Welcome to Definitely Deela's advice segment. You can email me at definitelydealapodcast@gmail.com and I will read your emails and give you advice right here. Hey Deela, I'd like to remain anonymous. Okay. Last Wednesday, I went through my man's phone and I saw text messages that were clearly between him and another woman. I want to approach him about it. Want, as in didn't yet? Okay, focus, D, get back to this. I want to approach him about this. The only problem is I obviously snuck in his phone, but to make matters worse, I found these in the deleted text messages. Okay, I don't want him to feel like I'm insecure or snooping through his things, but I do want to address him. I just don't know how. I wanted to hear some sound advice outside of my circle because, of course, I'm their girl and they love me, so they're like off with his head. Miss Anonymous. There's a few parts in this email that obviously jumped into my face and I had to remain seated. You went through his phone. So I'm assuming you either had intuition or you were feeling nosy or somewhere in between those two. You're saying you want to approach him about it. That want has to transition into need. You need to approach him about this. To make matters worse. When you said to make matters worse, I wanted to eat this microphone. He made matters worse. You didn't make matters worse when you went through his phone. You're bringing matters into the light, but he made matters worse when he was doing whatever he was doing, assuming you guys are in an exclusive relationship between himself and this other woman. And him deleting the text messages means that he's aware that he should not have been carrying on. He made the further step to delete the messages. But silly him. When it comes to iPhone, and I'm pretty sure like any other phone, you can always delete your messages. But if you don't take the extra step to go to that deleted message option, your messages are just sitting there in that deleted trash bin on the device. Some of you are like, excuse me? Excuse me? You mean my deleted messages are not in the abyss? No, baby, it's right there in your phone. I don't want him to feel like I'm insecure. Why are you so concerned with how he's feeling? He's not even concerned with how you're feeling. The only concern he has about you is that he does not want you to find out what he's doing. But if he was so concerned about you to begin with, he wouldn't be sneaking and hiding. Anytime in the past I've ever snuck or hid, it was not because, oh my gosh, I love you so much, I need to protect you. It was I'm sneaking and hiding so I can do my and not get caught. I want to have my cake and eat it too. I have no regards for you. I'm choosing me and I'm making this decision. Why are you holding him to this high esteem when he's not holding you to nothing? I don't see why you're being so delicate with him. I don't want him to think that I'm snooping. You were snooping. So my advice is begin the conversation with truth. Since truth is something he is not trying to bring to the forefront, you drag it to the forefront. Hey, I was snooping through your phone. There you go. You've already admitted it. He didn't catch you. You brought it to the forefront. I was snooping through your phone and I saw you made attempts to delete a text message that I feel is very disrespectful and shouldn't have even taken place. Watch his jaw drop and then continue. What did you do when you saw the messages? Did you just put the phone down? Did you read it and cry? Or did you read it and then try to just act like everything was okay while you're breaking and crumbling inside, fuming, hurt? All these feelings you're going through, and guess what he's doing right now as I read this email and as you watch this video? Carrying the hell on. I already know your girl's already told you to leave. Is it? I don't know your situation. I don't know if you guys have kids together. I don't know if he's a sole breadwinner. I don't know if you just love him like Krishan loves Blue. I don't know none of this information in this email. But what I do know is you need to sit down with yourself and figure out, what are you going to do after you bring this up? What would you like to happen after you bring this up? Because when you bring it up, if you give the ball to him and it's in his court, he's going to bounce you around as long as he feels like it. And you're going to keep getting bounced until you're tired. And judging by that email, you are not tired. I would write down your thoughts. I would write down your plan. If you plan to leave him, what's your exit route? What's your exit strategy? Can you just get up and go? I don't know your income. I don't know how you make your money. I don't know any of this. But what's your exit route? If you are sure that you're not going anywhere, zip it. And when I say zip it, I mean zip it with your friends. There's no reason to drag them into y'all situation if you're gonna stay put. They're gonna get tired of hearing about you, and then you're gonna naturally want to defend your man that you are choosing to stay with. You've taken time to, write me about this. You've taken time to let this sit and boil. Think about what you want to do going forward, and then you need to confront him. When I say think about it, I don't mean days. I mean think about it now. Talk to him today.
Listen, some confessions need to go to the grave, but for the ones that don't apply, let it fly. You can submit your confessions to definitelydealapodcast@gmail.com, anonymously, of course, and I will read them on a future show. I can't wait to get into it. But don't go too far. Don't go too far. Be responsible with it, okay?